Eevee Calm Day is coming up fast, and this time around there's going to be some massive move updates. During that weekend, each eeveeloution will receive its own exclusive move upon evolution. But just how good are these new moves, and how helpful are they with raids and PvP? Well, that's what we're here to discuss, so let's get started with another Pokemon Go move analysis. Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. So recently, it was announced that Eevee would be our next featured Calm Day. Crazy enough, this is Eevee's second Calm Day appearance, with the last taking place in August 2018. Any Eevee caught or evolved during the event would know Last Resort, a powerful normal type attack. For this event, Eevee will still know Last Resort, but each of its evolutions will get brand new moves. So for today's video, we'll break down each move to see just how useful they really are. Let's begin with the original 3 eeveeloutions, starting with Vaporeon. So when Vaporeon is evolved, it will receive Scald as an exclusive move. Now this is a really weird option for Vaporeon. For its stats, Scald requires 60 energy and has 80 base power. Other 60 energy moves like Outrage and Moonblast have a power of 110, making them far stronger than Scald. Because of Scald's mediocre stats, Vaporeon is much better off with Aqua Tail. So why give Vaporeon Scald? Well, my only guess is that it will receive a buff in the future, whether before Eevee Calm Day or during a GBL update. It's begging for a stat debuff effect to replicate the chance to burn it has in the main series games. At the moment, it's a pretty useless move, but I would still evolve one just in case. We won't know it's coming in Season 9 until August. Moving on to the electric type eeveeloution, Jolteon will receive Zap Cannon. While this move is extremely powerful, it requires a ridiculous amount of energy. Because of this, Jolteon is much better off using Discharge as an electric move. However, it's possible that Zap Cannon could also receive a future buff. In the main series, it always paralyzes if it hits, so perhaps decreasing the energy requirement and adding a guaranteed stat debuff could make this move more viable. It's tough to say because Jolteon would really need a last resort coverage, but like Vaporeon, I recommend holding on to at least one. Rounding out the Kanto trio, we have Flareon. The Fire-type eeveeloution will receive the Fighting-type move, Superpower. Unlike the previous 2 moves, Superpower is really good. It works really well as a closing move before switching or fainting. While Superpower improves Flareon's moveset, it's not going to make it any better in PvP. Flareon is already super frail, so giving it a move that drops the user's defense really hurts. I would say to evolve one if you like, but just know it won't be breaking any metas anytime soon. Moving over to the Johto eeveeloutions, Espeon is up next. This time around, Espeon will receive the Ghost-type move Shadow Ball. While this is a very powerful move, it's not going to do much for Espeon. Yes, it'll give it pushback against Ghost types, but its 2 biggest weaknesses are its lack of a low energy charged move and its incredible frailness. It's best used as a budget psychic attacker, and you don't need this exclusive move for that. However, it's possible this move will be useful in upcoming special cups, so like the previous 3, I'd save a Shadow Ball Espeon just for the occasion. Next up, we move to one of the big players of PvP. With its incredible bulk and great moveset, Umbreon excels in both the Great and Ultra League. During the upcoming Calm Day, it will receive Psychic as an exclusive move. Now this particular move is tricky, because on one hand, it absolutely helps Umbreon against fighting and poison types. However, replacing Last Resort with Psychic means your Umbreon is pretty much toast against other dark types. Mandibuzz, Obstagoon, and other Last Resort Umbreon will completely steamroll you, simply because you'll have nothing good to fight back with. I recommend that you get a Psychic Umbreon for both the Great and Ultra League, but just know its effectiveness really depends on who you're up against. Coming up to the Sinnoh eeveeloutions, we have Leafeon. Leafeon will receive Bullet Seed, which generates a great deal of energy. If you're going to use it for PvP, you definitely want Bullet Seed as your fast move. The issue with this Pokemon is that it is outperformed by other Bullet Seed grass types. Pokemon like Sceptile and Shiftry have better coverage moves, which pair well with Bullet Seed. Even with the combination of Bullet Seed, Leaf Blade, and Last Resort, Leafeon is still outperformed in the regular meta. But like the others, it's possible it could shine in a specific special cup, so I would evolve a Leafeon with this exclusive fast move. Next up, we have Glaceon with the charged move, Water Pulse. Remember when we talked about how Scald was a poor move? Well, unfortunately, Water Pulse is even worse. It has the same energy requirement as Scald, but even less power. Even though it offers rock and fire coverage, it's not worth using at the moment. That being said, if this move receives a buff, it could make things really interesting for Glaceon. It has some niche play as a Master League Pokemon, and a well-buffed Water Pulse could make it even better. And finally, we have our most recent eeveeloution, Sylveon. This Fairy-type Pokemon will receive Psyshock as an exclusive move. Next to Umbreon, Sylveon is easily the most viable eeveeloution in PvP. Charm deals heavy damage to most opponents, and Psyshock gives it a cheaper charged move that provides coverage against poison types. If you plan on using it, I recommend getting a Psyshock Sylveon for each lead. So let's recap. The two standout eeveeloutions from this event are Umbreon and Sylveon. Psychic and Psyshock provide these two Pokemon with new opportunities in PvP, so you'll want to evolve a few during the event. Keep in mind that Sylveon will also only take 7 hearts to evolve instead of the usual 70. As for the others, while none are going to be making a splash right out the gate, I still recommend grabbing at least one of each. Those with oddly poor moves like Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Glaceon are a bit suspicious. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if they were buffed in the future. Guess we'll just have to wait and see what's coming in Season 9. So what are your thoughts on EeveeCom Day, and which eeveeloution is your favorite? Feel free to let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button. It helps support the channel, and we have a lot of cool stuff in the works that you won't want to miss. So until next time, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.